Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Aligned Actor podcast. I'm Amy Schloerb, your friendly internet mindfulness and mindset coach for actors and creatives, everyone who's chosen a creative life career, one of those careers that's unpredictable and full of ups and downs and twists and turns and long, slow periods where you feel like, what am I even doing here? And fun, awesome moments where you're like, yeah, this is what I was born to do, and I love this so much. And everything in between. It's a roller coaster, and we need to be able to fortify our nervous systems and regulate our nervous systems so that we can handle that and calm our bodies and our minds as much as possible. And that is one of the big reasons that I am always talking about mindfulness and mindset work. And I just really want us all to thrive physically and mentally and emotionally as we do this crazy banana pants career. And mindfulness really is a way to help us with all of that, which is what we're going to practice today. Last week, I presented the What's on Your Plate exercise, and you looked at everything that you have going on in your life, all the stuff that requires your energy, everything that's stressing you out. And you probably have a lot on your plate, and maybe looking at all of that stuff was kind of or very, very overwhelming. But I have good news for you. There's a tool, I've already mentioned it, that we practice here a lot, and we're going to practice it again today, which will reduce your stress and restore your energy. And of course, spoiler alert, I am talking about mindfulness. As a reminder, mindfulness is a special way of paying attention to the present moment with a curious, kind, and non-judgmental attitude. Now, of course, mindfulness is not going to magically fix your life so that you have abundant energy at all times. You're not going to become the Energizer Bunny or anything like that. Your life isn't going to magically become sunshine and rainbows for the rest of time. That would be unrealistic. But a regular practice of mindfulness can definitely calm you physically and mentally and allow your body and mind a chance to recharge. So let's practice now so that you can experience this for yourself. Of course, if you are driving or doing something that requires your full attention, please come back to this exercise later. I will be here. I'm not going anywhere. I've recorded this and it lives here now. So you can come back to this whenever you are ready to meditate with the rest of us. But if you're ready to join us right now, I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable position for your body. And just start to tune into your breath, noticing the inhales and the exhales. Noticing what it feels like to be in your body, breathing right here, right now. And as you're tuning into your breath, go ahead and also bring your attention to the physical contact between your body and whatever surface is supporting you today. So that might be a chair or a couch or a bed. Just notice the contact between your body and that surface. And just allow your body to relax and melt a little bit more into that support. And as you're relaxing, and melting into your supportive surface. I'm also going to invite you to send your loving breath to any areas of tension that you feel in your body. And as you send your breath, maybe to your shoulders or your back, wherever you feel tension, just invite that area to gently release and relax. Continuing to focus on your breath and even noticing the effect of focusing on your breath, the effect that that has on your physical body. Because likely, as you've been focusing on your breath, perhaps your breath has slowed down a little bit, and perhaps you've actually activated the relaxation response in your body. Deepening your breath, really noticing the inhales and the exhales is a really efficient way to calm the body. Because when we're breathing slowly and deeply and in a relaxed way, we send a signal to our body and to our mind that we're safe. And it's okay to be still and to restore during this time. And by focusing on our breath, we intentionally send that message to our body and our mind. And of course, while we're intentionally focused on our breath, I like to say it's like having a really important conversation with our good friend, the breath. Sometimes other things will come in to try to steal our attention. We might be hearing sounds in our living space that we find a little distracting. We might have thoughts either about those sounds or about the past or the future that are trying to take us out of the present moment. And that's okay. That's just part of our present moment experience. Thoughts and sounds and distractions can come up, and we can just witness those, notice them, and gently return our focus to our breath. Sort of like if you were on the phone with a dear loved one and someone came in to ask you a question, and you might, hold up a hand or a finger and point to the phone and then say, like, okay, I'm on the phone right now. You don't ignore them. that you don't hang up the phone. You stay with your conversation with your loved one, the breath, and you let the thought or the distraction come and go. And as we practice mindfulness, we're training our bodies and our minds to restore and to find stillness amidst the chaos, and to find moments of relaxation, moments that restore our energy. And the more we practice, the easier it becomes to find these moments more quickly. And also, the more these moments stick with us throughout the rest of our day, even when we're not practicing actively. So just breathing, allowing the mind and the body to relax, and just witnessing any thoughts or moods or emotions or sounds, changes in light. Just noticing without allowing those things to take us completely away from the present moment. Letting them pass over like clouds in the sky or a flock of birds. And of course, if one of those birds is really, really interesting and we find ourselves focused on the bird, watching the bird, getting wrapped up in the story of the bird and where it's going and where it's been and what it's doing and what it looks like, as soon as we notice, it's no big deal. It happens to everyone. Everyone gets pulled out of the present moment. And we just notice and gently and kindly return our attention to our breath. And now, as we come to the end of this mindfulness meditation, I'm going to invite you to celebrate yourself and celebrate your practice because you intentionally took some time to restore your body and your mind, to find some stillness, to give yourself this moment of self-care. And that has helped to restore your energy. And you should be really proud of that. You're helping yourself physically and mentally. And I hope you're proud of yourself for that. And now, as you feel ready, you can invite some gentle movement into the body if that feels good. Being mindful to move in whatever way your body wants you to move. And then, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Hopefully, you feel calmer and more restored. Maybe you're noticing what positive effects that meditation had on your mind and your body. Maybe you feel a little bit more relaxed. Maybe you feel a little more energized for the rest of your day, having given yourself that moment to restore your body and your mind. The good thing is that the effects of mindfulness are immediate and cumulative. So you benefit during the session, which you likely just experienced, and you continue to benefit even when you're not actively practicing. So, as an example, I bet you sleep a little bit better tonight having practiced today, which then we know sleep helps to restore your energy even more. So, hopefully, that benefit continues to carry forth throughout the rest of your day. And next week, we're going to explore more ways for you to energize yourself. But for today, I just want to leave you with some more resources, some more guided mindfulness recordings to support your practice this week and beyond. So I've built quite a library of mindfulness recordings, and I'm going to go ahead and put this one in there as well. They can all support your practice. So I have some tracks to get you started. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 practices that are linked up on the Substack. So go ahead and head over to the link on the Substack to access those recordings. I have everything from 6 minutes and 54 seconds all the way to 12 minutes and 53 seconds. There's timestamps for all of them so that you can look at them and go, okay, I have this much time. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So there you go. You have those. And if you choose to become a paid subscriber to my Substack, you get full access to the Aligned Actor guided audio library, which includes mindfulness meditations, a ton of those. I think there's like maybe 70 or something. I don't know, but there's a lot of them. There's also focusing meditations where we focus on a specific topic that you might want to focus on, and they're all labeled with whatever it is that we're focusing on for that particular session. And there's also a couple of NLP exercises. So that stands for neuro-linguistic programming. And there are a few sort of mindset exercises that you can do that can help you in various different ways. And I could get into that, but you could also just go read the descriptions on all of those and then pick the exercise that you feel would best support you with your needs. So that is all something that you get as a paid subscriber to my Substack. You get access to the Aligned Actor guided audio library. And I am continually updating it, continuing to put new meditations there. I'll put this one there. Obviously, you're going to get this one no matter what, because you're listening to the podcast. If you go to the Substack, it's on there, so you can always find it. But it's in one convenient place if you have the library. So there you go. Just a little incentive there. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this content helpful or inspiring, I would be so honored if you would leave a comment. If you would also share it with a pal that you think could benefit from it. You could give a one-time donation. I would absolutely love that and be so honored to receive it. Or you can consider becoming a paid subscriber on my Substack, which I've given you benefits of. You get the Aligned Actor guided audio library. And then also you get access to community Zooms where we hang out together and we talk about mindset and mindfulness, and we do guided mindfulness, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'd love to see you there. All right, take care until next time. Bye.